What's up, everybody? Oh, shoot. Can you hear me? Yeah, I think you can hear me. Hey, what's up? What's going on, y'all? You know why we're here. I want to check out and hear what they're going to be talking about with this Indiana Jones game. I think it's way long overdue. I don't understand why why it's taken this long to get a new current gen Indiana Jones game. The last one we got, I believe, was the Emperor's Tomb, was it? On the Xbox? Something like that? If I remember correctly. It was okay. A lot of these console Indiana Jones games have been okay. They haven't been great. The ones I always tend to go back to are the LucasArts whatchamacallit, the PC games that they came out with back in the day, the point and click adventures. Like those things were a lot of fun. Like those were like a lot of fun. And the Super Nintendo Indiana Jones game that kind of took all three of the movies and made it into one adventure game. That was a huge favorite of mine. Like that's something that from time to time I will go back and revisit every now and then. But yeah. So I'm curious. I mean, with games like Tomb Raider and you know, Uncharted, you slap a freaking Lucasfilm license to it, you could easily make an Indiana Jones game. So I'm just very curious what Bethesda has in mind for it. And yeah, I realize they're going to be introducing and announcing other stuff too in this Xbox Developers Direct, which is why we're here. And I am curious and willing to check out what's going to be said and all, but at the end of the day, for me, it's all about Indiana Jones. But that's just me. So I'm going to put up a QA up in the chat. All right, there we go. What are you looking forward to most during this live stream? Let us know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let us know, everyone. Because, yeah, definitely curious as to what other stuff they're going to be announcing and giving us a glimpse into the world of Microsoft, Bethesda, Xbox, all that good stuff. The thumbnail was kind of funny. I love playing around with the AI generated images. No, doesn't matter where you fall on the side of, do you support AI image generation? Are you against it? I understand all sides and I agree with all of them. But it's fun to play around with, you know. So I plugged into the prompt, just basic simple things like Indiana Jones in front of a giant Xbox Series X, similar to the scene from I said similar to the monolith scene from 2001 movie. That's what I plugged it in. And out of the four generated images it spat out there, this one was the best for that I used for the thumbnail. Because the other ones was just kind of bizarre. For some reason, they had him like staring at you, like right into your face, standing there looking all old and grumpy, and then the giant like squared monstrosity behind it. So for the cinematic event that I was trying to achieve, that was the best. That was the best one that it spat out there. So I had a lot of fun with that. All right. As we wait for this, because this thing's about to pop off like in about what 20 minutes now. I'm gonna play some Vampire Survivors. Because why not? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a good thing to kill some time. And of course, obviously the chats are live. Super chats. If you want text to speech, all that info is in the description of the video and may pop up in chat from time to time. I don't know how these like auto notifications work. I'm still trying to iron all this stuff out as I'm getting back into the live streaming after not doing it so often or doing it very sporadically. But yeah, let's wait for this thing to start and I'll just get some Vampire Survivors in. I think well, I won't really know how the volume's going to sound like. If you're not hearing anything, please let me know. All right, I think I am going to go with Porta. Porta has been like one of my favorites in this. Can I unlock this guy yet? 700, no. All right. Ooh, they have stage selection now. Oh, is that right? Look at that. I had no idea. This must have been a new update. Inlaid library. Let's try that. I want to try that. Look at these things. What are they like? Are they statues? Hey, level up already. All right. Let's see. Fires at the nearest enemy. Let's go with shields. These are some tall bookshelves. Oh, can I play piano? Oh, is that treasure right over here? There's something over here. It's telling me to go there. Out of my way. Out of my way! Ah, you hit me! I love the music. The soundtrack is great. Let's see. Yeah, let's add another lightning bolt. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Alright, the arrow just keeps telling me to go this way, but I'm not seeing anything. Is it just me? What's going on? Or is this just like one extra long ass hall that I'm just going down? No, it can't be because I'm coming across this damn piano multiple times. Oh no. Where's my shield? Did I lose it? Oh no, it's there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where this arrow's telling me to go. I think it's messing with me. away, get away! God, I have like no melee yet. Oh, I'm backing myself into a corner. Oh, look, we got some new creatures. Ooh, what are you guys? The Medusa heads. Some green glob looking things. That guy's trapped. Still telling me to go this way, but there's nothing there. I'm just gonna keep going. Screw it. Screw it. This feels like a little slower pace than the other. Oh, look. The arrow's changing. Oh, here we go. What is that? I found a relic. Grim Grimoire. Which is a great game for the PlayStation 2, by the way. It's by one of my favorite developers. Vanillaware. Love it. Permanently allows to peek at discovered weapon evolutions and unions from the pause menu. I have no idea what any of that means, but sure. Whoa, major slowdown. Hey, look, it's Mummy. Mummy! Come to Daddy. Dad, the bracelet, Dad, the bracelet. If you ever watched The Mummy Returns, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The bracelet! Let's do this axe thing. I feel like I need more projectiles. There we go. Wow, it took you a long time to fire that thing off. Axe, you missed. Stupid. Alright, just checking the time. We got 15 minutes. Alright. Round. Let's do this. Let me know in the chat if you've played this game and how do you like it? Do you find it as addicting as I do? And I don't know, honestly, how you progress in this game. Because I feel like it's a game of just survival, right? Like how long you could survive on the stage. Are there stage progressions, or is it just that, like what I saw, like the stage select at the beginning? Because the last time I played this, I didn't see that there before. Ooh, what's this? Empty tomb. Reduces weapon cooldown. Hell yeah, give me that. I'm getting a lot of cool stuff. Oh, I'm backing myself into a precarious position here. Oh, get away from me. Level up. Ooh, that's always good. Because the ability to get food here is very limited, so Yeah, so far this is a very interesting stage. It's only left and right movement. Ooh, I see another thing up there. What is that? Let's see. Yeah. All cooldown reduced by 8%. All right, let's do that. Oh, I'm stuck. You know what? I should. Oh, money. Oh, look at that. Who are you? Oh, you have a shield? Oh, what was that? Finally getting to see more creatures here. Oh, you explode. That's kind of cool. I like that. Ah, shoot. Why did I do that? The great thing about this game is that this is a game you could just play with one hand, since there's no button pressing or anything really, except when you level up. So I could just like just lay back and move around until it's time to level up. Oh no, no! Oh, I took a lot of damage from that. I'm not happy about that. Oh no! These guys don't really drop a lot of those gems. Oh, shoot. Get away from me. I'm getting hit way too much. Oh, why did I go in there? Alright, here we go. Projectile speed. Oh, you know what? I need something like this. Oh, shoot. Get away! I mean, compared to the other stage, you know, I feel like I am missing the fact that I can't go up or down anywhere, really. You know, I'm just so limited to just left and right movement. All right, time check. We got 9 minutes for this thing. All right. Oh, shoot. Why did I go here? Ah, get out! Ah! I need to level up faster. Give me this stuff. Oh, why are you converging all into me? No, no! Ah! It's like Gauntlet. Ah! Oh, that sucks. I only went up to level 7. Okay. Oh, I got an achievement. Find the Grim Grimoire. Okay. I have a feeling I probably, for a level like that, I probably need someone that has a little bit more melee possibilities, because that was not it. She was not it. Her firing of her projectiles and all that is just a bit too slow. Was that 8 minutes? Yeah, don't think starting up a new game would be smart. So let's quit out of here. Bye for now. All right, put this down. What's up, everybody? What's up? I don't know what it is. I'm feeling kind of tired today. I don't know if it's I mean, I didn't for my birthday yesterday. It's not like I drank anything. I should have drank something. That probably could have been fun. But I don't know. For some reason, I feel a little out of it. I mean, after the stream, which ended like around, I want to say almost 1 a.m. I just relaxed for a bit, watched some YouTube. A lot of, I don't know what the algorithm has been feeding me a lot of YouTube drama stuff, and it's fascinating, all this stuff that you see that's happening with a lot of these older YouTubers or what have you. It's a rabbit hole that you could easily fall into, and it's just like, wow, that's some crazy stuff. Crazy. Um, 5 minutes. Get ready. Hold on to your butts. Let's play some waiting music as we wait for this thing. Waiting for the live stream to start. What are we gonna see? What are we gonna see? What will they show?
I'm gonna come.
Is the Indiana Jones game gonna be something that's worthwhile? Who knows? We'll find out. Isn't that right, Leroy?
I'm gonna come. Yeah!
I need some more sound effects on this thing. Let's see here. No, let's not do that. How about a nice little throwback? Now this is from a game that I used to play religiously on my original Nintendo. Good old pro wrestling. Whatever happened to pro wrestling was a Nintendo game, right? Like a legit Nintendo developed game, I think. Wouldn't it be cool? I'm surprised that they haven't decided, like, through Smash Brothers or something like that, to bring those characters back into the fold. Starman. Starman's the only one that really I remember the name of, but there are other guys. There's like the green Blanca looking guy, the Hulk Hogan looking guy. Yeah, it's I think it's a miss. I mean, they brought back these other characters, right, in Smash Brothers. So I'm surprised, like they've never tapped into like the pro wrestling characters there. Okay, this has been like a recent favorite. Someone should make a remix out of this. And they should have featured it in the new RoboCop game that came out. All right, 60 seconds. Let's cut this. Let's cut to the big screen here. Let's see how many people we have waiting. And this is the official Xbox YouTube channel. We have, let's see, 36,000 folks waiting. $36,001 if you include me. Okay, let's go. Let's see what the do is. The do. Let me just refresh and make sure I'm not missing anything here. Yeah, no. Oh, wait. No. Yes, maybe. The countdown. All right. Can everyone hear okay? Well, just let me know if the volume's not coming in good enough. All right, let's see. Man, 9. It's like New Year's. All right, come on, let's get it. Rated T for everything. That didn't make any sense. This needs to be big. You know, with Microsoft spending so much money acquiring all these dev houses, and the output has been pretty, you know, insufficient according to who you talk to. They need a big showing here. They need to show us, like, all right, what are you guys going to be giving the Xbox Microsoft community? Especially since these are all supposed to be exclusive, right? So they need a big showing. They need something big. All right, looks like first up we have Obsidian.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. I'm so proud to share with you our upcoming fantasy action RPG.
Why do I have
Avowed.
captions on?
Avowed is an adventure into the heart of the living lands.
Avowed.
Here at the edge of the known world, where you must put a stop to a mysterious spiritual plague and discover a secret at the heart of the living lands.
I mean, it looks pretty.
We love creating worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity. And Avowed is no different. We set out to blend the
I think I
believable
just
and
came to the
fantastical
realization
to
that I
give
have yet
players
to
a
play
world
an
and
Obsidian
experience
game.
like no other. It's colorful,
I'm aware of them, but I don't
it's
think I've ever
strange,
played any of
it's one
them.
of the most incredible settings in the world of Aora. There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your mark on the world. And when it comes to encounters, our combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment
it's first
fun
person?
that comes with action-oriented gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an RPG.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Here to talk more about Avowed's combat is Gabriel Paramo, gameplay director.
Here at Obsidian, our team's overarching goal is to empower you with choice. So we developed a flexible combat system that allows you to quickly swap from spellcasting and sharpshooting to melee combat. We want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons, attacks, and abilities for tactical advantages.
I love it how he's using a wand. It's like
not just hacking and slashing.
It's like Harry
You're
Potter.
making real-time decisions about when to use your abilities, powerful melee attacks, blocks, parries, and special attacks.
Oh, you're screwed.
If you choose to approach combat with a one-handed wand, it feels quick and snappy when dealing damage to enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to focus on weaker or tougher combatants in an intentional and controlled manner. It's important to pay attention.
In a
to
way,
the
it's
types
kind of
of
like a
enemies you're dealing with.
first-person Dungeons
Some
and
units are
Dragons
extremely
game.
defensive, some are brutally difficult, and others you must make sure you prioritize, or their healing capabilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters you will face, we provide customizable loadouts that can be quickly switched during combat. That means you
Okay.
can play however you want.
That's pretty neat.
Equip a sword and shield.
The
and charge into
customizations are
battle.
pretty cool.
Dual-wield pistols and control the encounter mid-range. Or even dual-wield wands to feel like a gunslinging mage.
Yeah, I like that.
You could use your enchanted
If I were to
wand
play
freeze
this game,
enemies,
that's what I would
and then
do.
use your offhand weapons power attack to shatter.
Dual wielding them wands.
We work hard to keep you constantly engaged as battles unfold by creating a balance between pressure and manageability during combat.
Players will have ample choices for how to build and progress their envoy in the world of the living lands as they get to know the game and the story and explore the many diverse regions. Some quests in Avowed will have you make difficult decisions with profound consequences, like this side quest you may encounter in Shatterscarp, the third region you'll explore on your journey through the living lands.
It's a very
As
pretty
you're
looking
exploring,
game.
you come across the bodies of these fallen soldiers, and as you explore the remains of the battle, it's up to you to determine who, if anyone, is at fault.
Just the four of us. Manu, Kiri, Naoki, and me. Training under Captain Ruiki. Trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes. Not that I'm one to judge.
Here. Take my badge.
Was that you, the character you're playing, or was that
Our families
like
deserve to know we
a
fought
fellow
hard for them.
Making the
NPC
right
companion?
choice isn't always what it seems. We embrace moral nuance and gray areas, trusting players to make tough decisions in complicated situations.
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else. Look, I can't face those monsters alone, but I have to know if anyone else made it out. Of course he did. Sergeant Asui never has a thought he won't say out.
No, I haven't played Baldur's Gate
So what did
yet,
he tell
but
you?
why does this make me feel
That
like I'm
Captain
watching
Ruiki
Baldur's
was
Gate
sick?
right now?
That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby? I heard it all often and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
At the end of the quest, you have a choice. When you confront Private Naoki, if you believe the story he's told you, you can hand over the badges and let him go back home.
You're right.
Badges. We don't need no
battle isn't
stinking
something to prepare
badges.
for, is it? It's not my fault. No, they should have never have camped in the cave. I'll take the badges. I'm going back to Thirdborn.
But if you confront him, if you believe that he fled the site of the battle as an act of cowardice, then he might challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor. Either way, when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest. Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build. Art director Matt
I
Hansen
wonder
and
how
the team have
long
worked to
and how many
create a
takes it
unique,
took to
colorful,
do
and
this.
dynamic visual style.
From the outset,
'Cause
we knew that we wanted Avowed setting to feel
The
rich.
production
weird,
quality is
wonderful.
pretty up there.
We found inspiration in a wide swath of real-world cultures, helping us create a unique RPG experience.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the environments look really
Contrasting
nice.
the vibrant with the dull, or verdant spaces with sickly ones, we can better deliver complex emotional experiences for our players. The Living Lands is a continent of untamed valleys with widely varied biomes, from luxuriant forests to volcanic wastes. And each of those regions itself is a conflux of storied landscapes. All of the regions have a lot of special
Digging
things
this dude's
associated with
mustache.
them,
He's,
but I
he's
have a
got
deep
that
place in my heart
gentlemanly
for Shatterscarp.
mustache.
As you're
Spiffing
wandering the
Brit
wastes of
mustache.
Shatterscarp, you might notice off in the distance a vibrant jewel of color. By transitioning from destitute, muted tones of a wasteland of sand and marching in towards a
Sand.
beautiful oasis,
I don't like
there's the
sand.
opportunity there for life, for adventure, and even a little danger.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at Avowed. We're thrilled to share more about the game in the coming months. And
At least we got
can't
game
wait for you
footage,
to
like
explore the
in-game
Living
footage,
Lands
and not
when Avowed launches this
ridiculous CG trailers. I mean, it looks kind of neat. I don't know if it's a game that I would be into playing off the bat. I just feel like there's so many games like this out there now. It's, you know. Fall, huh? This is coming out in the fall, and that's all they really showed. Is that enough time? Oh, who knows? I don't know. Okay, well, for people who are a fan of those type of titles, then that's something to look forward to this year. All right, now we got Ninja Theory. Is this gonna be that what is that, Hell something game? The sequel? It's interesting how they're giving us such
Hi, I'm Don
intimate
Matthews, studio head here at Ninja Theory in Cambridge,
looks
UK.
into each of the
We're
development
now in the final
houses.
months of development on Senua Saga Hellblade 2.
Hellblade
the team
2,
is
that's
working
it.
hard to
Yeah.
bring you an unforgettable journey into Senua's unique world and her battle for survival, where we have once again combined high fidelity and immersive presentation with a shorter, narrative-led experience that focuses on the things that we really care about, and that we hope you care about too.
Never played the first one.
Senua is back with a new quest. She wants to stop
Senua.
the Vikings who raided her village right at their source, in Iceland. But not just her quest has changed. Senua herself has grown since the first Hellblade. She's made peace with her past and is no longer in such fear of her visions and voices. While the Furies are still her constant companions, she encounters new people along the way, some of which will value her unique perspective, and others who will reject it.
Little by little, this settlement became my tribe.
Is the premise like she has these senses that she could sense things?
In the story, we're trying to be as faithful to history as we can up to a point, establishing a solid framework and then building more surreal elements on top. Senua will face up to giants who have plunged the land into chaos, and which in turn has seen the rise of the Droiga, a violent threat that has swept through the settlements that she'll discover. Senua will make
It's so
new
dark.
enemies,
Wasn't
and
that one
also
of the
new
complaints
allies
in
who
the
will come
first
to
game?
see
Like
her
there was a
unique
level
perspective as a
or
beacon of
an
hope.
area that's like
And
so
she'll
dark
discover along with us how this viewpoint can
because
have
it's
its
trying to really
advantages.
play on the senses, right?
Senua is a
Oh
Celtic
yeah,
warrior who
yeah. If you're listening in
experiences seeing things that other
with
people don't,
earbuds or a
hearing
headset,
voices and having unique
you
beliefs
hear
about
the
world around
spatial
her.
sound.
To bring
Oh, that's
Senua's
fascinating.
perspective of the world to life in a truthful way, we have once again worked closely with Professor Paul Fletcher at the University of Cambridge, as well as people with lived experience of psychosis.
Oh, is that right?
It's terrifying.
Players will find themselves traversing beautiful and hostile environments, seeking answers from patterns and signs that Senua sees in her own unique way. and battling through encounters with enemies that will push Senua to her limits.
On Saga, we've taken everything to the next level. With a new motion capture space, a bigger stage team, a stunt crew, and a new cast.
We spent a lot of time planning the motion capture shoots, thinking of what events would be good to bring into this fight. Like, how can we make this fight feel different from the previous fight? We have all new combat for the sequel. One of our key goals was the ability to actually tell a story throughout it. It does feel very different from the first game.
But is this, are we looking at CG, like a cutscene, or is this actual gameplay?
Senua isn't a superhero. She's fighting for survival, and we want the player to feel her struggle in every step of her journey. We want the player to always feel like they just scraped through, just survived it.
Mel knows Senua better than anyone, better than I do. Her instincts are amazing, and she really doesn't need much help from me. On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions on their faces. And then I have to wait a little while, and then I get to see that all again, in-game, in costume, on location, everything. It's a great experience, a great process.
Every discipline in the studio is unified in achieving a deep level of immersion to help suspend your disbelief.
I mean, it looks beautiful.
Senua's story.
I feel like that's a common thing I keep saying, that it looks pretty, it looks beautiful. That looks like a shot from Lord of the Rings.
You have to be there. The sense of scale, everything is incredible.
I agree. Iceland is beautiful. I love that country.
You see a small section of the game and you're like, yeah, that works. That's amazing.
So it's based on like Nordic myth,
part of this
right?
manifest in the voices she hears. These voices come to life.
Wow, I love the spatial
a good representation of this type of
sound with the voices.
As we focus in immersion, binaural audio is perfect for this because through headphones, you surround yourself in a three-dimensional space.
Yeah.
In the first game, we only applied to the voices that Senua listens in her head. In this game, through spatial audio technology and some extra little things within the game, there is music that is binaural. Every single sound has the potential to be binaural, so everything is spatialized around you, and it's a very beautiful experience. Music,
I mean, with what they're showing us now, it sounds awesome.
Fast and deep.
But then you're going to be forced to play this game with a headset.
So when you listen to Hellblade, you know it's Hellblade. On the music, we are working with Heilung, which
or if you had like a high-end sound system. Oh, from the Game Awards, I remember this. I can imagine how it sounds like with surround sound if you have like a dedicated setup.
We are also working with a heavy metal singer, throat singers, and our very own Furies. They sing so beautiful, and we add that binaural touch of music. So this all creates a very immersive and a very special and unique experience.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech. And that's our aim in Senua Saga Hellblade 2, is to not only see where Senua goes next, but to deliver something really meaningful for our players.
My hope is that they will really connect to
Was the
Senua
first
as a
one
character,
really
and even
well
if they
received
can't really relate to what she's
in
going
order
through, maybe
to
they
warrant
know
a
someone
sequel
that
like
relates
this?
to that character, and they can then
I mean,
understand
I
that
don't
person
know
better.
because I've never played it and I didn't
I don't wanna
follow
sound cheesy, but in a way, I'm Senua.
the feedback on that
She
game.
exists and doesn't. It exists through all of our work, through every ninja. So we all are Senua, and we are creating this character that grows and grows and grows and grows and keep growing and keep changing. So that makes it real.
I'm so proud of the love, care, and passion our team here at Ninja Theory are putting into Senua Saga Hellblade 2. Our hope is to not only create a game that is great to play, but to craft an experience that leaves you thinking and feeling. From our combat gameplay through to our action set pieces, from our cinematic scenes to our puzzle solving, everything is crafted in service of Senua's journey. A journey that you can embark on on May 21st.
May 21st. Wow. All right. I didn't know it was coming that soon. Oh, Game Pass too. That's going to be key. I think all of these games are coming out Game Pass, right? They're going to show... Oh, what's this? Wait, did I just see Square Enix? What? Well, hold on. Get out. What are they going to show us here? Is Square working on an Xbox exclusive game? Can you imagine?
Greetings, Xbox players. My name is Masaru Oyamada, producer for the Mana series here at Square Enix. 聖剣伝説 Visions of Mana の情報を
Visions of Mana. Oh, wow.
できる機会をいただけて大変光栄です。コンソールゲームとしては約17年ぶりとなる聖剣伝説シリーズの完全新作。聖剣伝説シリーズは1991年にファイナルファンタジー外伝として誕生して以降、マナと聖剣をめぐって描かれる愛をテーマに、
It's nice that they're kind of bringing this back.
心に響く楽曲の数々、武器の特性を生かして戦うアクション RPG としてこれまでに17作発売され、長らく愛されてきました。
It's so easy for me to forget how many of these they've made.
30 年
It's
以上の
nuts.
歴史あるシリーズの最新作となるため、これまで培われてきた聖剣伝説としての世界をしっかり感じられるものを目指して鋭意制作中です。フィールドでは自然や精霊とのつながりを感じられる、
Oh, that looks so
実際
nice.
豊かな聖剣伝説の世界を体験してもらえると思います。シリーズおなじみのモンスターたちも本作に登場しています。
Like Dragon Warrior.
今回これらのおなじみのモンスターたちを作り出した聖剣伝説の生みの親である石井浩一さんとともに、聖剣伝説 Visions of Mana の内容を紹介していきたいと思います。
Hello, I am Koichi Ishii from Gretz.
This guy
I'm
is
so happy to
like
introduce the
dapper.
newest game in the Mana series to Xbox
Dapper
players.
Koshi.
初期の頃からシリーズ
Even down to the hair. Look at that.
私
He
が
is
考
well
案した
put
ものです。
together, this guy.
中には小学生の頃すでにイメージができていたものもあります。今作では初めはドット
I
絵
feel
か
like
ら
he
ス
should
タート
be
したモンスターたちを
a character in
どのような
the
形で
Yakuza
最新化
series.
して聖剣伝説 Visions of Mana に落とし込むか。
Yeah, is it just me or
デ
is
ザイン
this,
の
it
方向
feels
性
like
から
Dragon
みんな
Warrior
の
in a
完成
way.
イメージまでを監修する立場でプロジェクトに参加しました。
Dragon Warrior with like a Final Fantasy kind of twist
聖
to
剣
it.
伝説ファイナルファンタジー外伝を作っていた頃から自分の頭の中ではモンスターたちは立体的に生き生きと動いて、これまで自分が携わった作品ではそれらをどうやって当時の技術で表現できるかにこだわって作ってきました。
They're all cute.
最新作では聖剣伝説のモンスターたちのただ可愛いだけではなく恐ろしさの部分もしっかりと表現できているので、バトル中は
But it does play like another Zelda clone.
これまで聖剣伝説シリーズには空を旅する、海を渡る手助けをしてくれる頼もしい仲間たちがいましたが、今作には広大なフィールド探検に欠かせない新たな仲間が登場します。
Oh, nice. It's Zelda, man. This is
ピ
the
ックルも石井さんが新たに考案してくださっています。
Legend of Zelda Visions of Mana.
今作のマスコットキャラクターになるくらい可愛い動物にしたいという漠然とした思いがありました。その上でヨークシャテリアの毛並み、見た目はアルマジルによく似た仙山港や古代エジプト神のアヌビスの子供といった具体的なイメージが浮かんできて、それぞれの特徴を取り入れながらラフデザインを書き起こしました。デザイナーにもアイデアを出してもらいなが
It's
ら、
very cute. The character designs are very adorable.
ゲームの中での見え方も考えながら調整を重ねていき、ピックルは誕生しました。
もう一つの挑戦は楽曲面です。 過去さまざまなコンポーザーが携わられた楽曲の雰囲気が感じられつつも、最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。 BGM でもしっかり聖剣伝説シリーズらしさを感じてもらえると思います。過去シリーズの楽曲を手掛けたクリエイターたちが全100曲という大ボリュームの制作に挑んでくれました。
Well, in very typical Square Enix
新たな
fashion,
試みとしてフィールドの探索から
especially like Final Fantasy. I mean, the soundtracks have always been on point.
インタラクティブミュージックを導入しており、冒険の没入感を高めてくれます。探索中の BGM がバトルに入った瞬間、アレンジが切り替わる様を実際に聞いてみましょう。今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。
Yeah, it's very obvious it's an action RPG.
武器での攻撃だけでなく、
Like I said, it reminds me so much of like Zelda today.
そして本作ならではの特徴として、聖剣伝説シリーズではおなじみの精霊たちがいますが、その力を宿した武器を使うとバトルを手助けしてくれるようになります。精霊によっては様々な特性の違いがありますので、その効果とともに聖剣伝説の世界らしい不思議な力で爽快なバトルを楽しんでいただけます。
オリジナルモンスターやピックリにも注目してほしいのですが、聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナーは聖剣伝説らしさを感じてもらえる作品になるよう、小山田君を中心にチームのみんなが頑張って作ってくれていますので、ぜひ発売日を楽しみに待っていてください。私自身もプレイするのを楽しみにしています。
When was the last time we got a mana game?
初めて Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにお届けする本作、聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナは今後も様々な情報をお届けしていきますので、ぜひご期待ください。この夏、この忘れられない冒険を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただける日が、
Oh, it's coming out this summer, huh? All right. No Game Pass. Didn't think so. But so far, everything is supposedly coming out this year. That was a nice little surprise. A little Square Enix butting in there. That's kind of cool. All right, let's see what Oxide has in store for us here.
Hello, and welcome
Hi.
to Oxide Games.
Hi, Mark.
We founded the studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization V. We came together to create something new and innovative in a genre we all love. Ara History Untold is the game we've dreamt of making.
Ara is an homage to historical gamers, strategy gamers, 4X gamers. It features all the depth and gameplay fans of this genre love.
So this is
where
a
you
sim?
explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people,
Okay.
and engage with your rivals
Not
on
my
the international
not my
stage.
thing.
But it isn't
But-
just more of the same.
At least not my thing
With Ara,
anymore.
we wanted to challenge some of the preconceived notions
There was a
about the
time and
genre,
place.
push it forward in a modern, empowering, and truly compelling and approachable way.
For example, we have over 100 instruments on display in the office, which are all things that we purchased in order to add to the soundtrack and expand the game and make it really good. Hi, Dan. That's Dan. We started in his basement.
Oh, that's
It's been
cool.
an amazing process to see from concept to completion. We
How long
started
have they been
small,
working
building
on
a
this?
robust game engine, questioning our design assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is Ara, the historical grand strategy game that presents a living world where you can rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most prestigious nation on the planet.
For Ara, we knew we needed deep systems with outcomes that encourage exploration and give players the power to experiment.
But
and
you know,
make
these kind of
meaningful
games
strategic
never
choices
really
while still having agency
feel
over their
right
lifestyle.
on consoles. Like you really have to play this on a PC to appreciate it more, I think.
Around the world world the chance to see the game reflect their unique perspective and not just ours.
And finally, we knew that for players to feel the impact of their decisions, they would need to see their choices reflected in the game world itself, not just through numbers on a menu. One of the first differences you'll see when you dive into Ara is what we call the living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth, bursting with life, an intuitive, authentic, and immersive space, a blank canvas for players to paint the society of their dreams.
The living world isn't just a map. It reflects the choices players make over the course of the game. They can see everything from the settling of the wilderness to cultural influence on architecture over time to the thousands of citizens living their lives and reacting to the changes. We want players to feel like they're truly occupying the world, leading their people as they thrive and grow. Core to the vision of Ara is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule.
You know, honestly, like real talk, like everything they're saying sounds amazing, and it looks like really good. You put this game in front of me, I'll play it for like an hour or two, and I'll never go back to it. Because it's just, I always get lost because there's just so much to do in it.
They want to be. Do they want to pursue great works of arts and culture? Military might. Scientific advancement. The choice is theirs.
That's kind of cool. You build some mechs and robots. Get like a Gundam society, maybe. I'll just never forget, what was it, SimCity 3000 or something like that? I remember sitting down and spending half a day just building my city. Building skyscrapers, all that stuff. And then I just wanted, boom, natural disaster. I saved it. I'd be like, meteor shower, like asteroid hit, or alien invasion. And then that's it. Never went back to it after that.
Tools that you need, and then finally getting to the outcome or reward of something like an important improvement or triumph just changes the challenge that exists in Ara compared to other 4X games.
Crafting plays out in Ara at a national scale.
What does 4X mean?
Combining the natural resources they harvest.
They keep saying it, 4X game. What does that mean?
Those are the foundation for everything, from international trade to improving their cities and citizens' lives, and even manufacturing the weapons necessary to draft military units. The crafting system in Ara encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards players who can see the strategic outcome of all their collective decisions, and not just the individual ones.
I'm proud of the work that's
I had no idea they called it this. A 4X game is a strategy video game subgenre that includes both turn-based and real-time strategy. The term is an acronym for Explore, Expand, Exploit, and Exterminate. Huh, look at that. You learn something new every day.
This system makes Ara just feel more real. In a typical strategy game, once your turn is finished, you have to wait for a long time. With simultaneous turns, generally speaking, those times are very low. You get to keep playing the game and stay engaged rather than having those periods of downtime where you're not doing anything.
It's not easy sifting through all of history and picking what to include. For Ara, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia with the broadest lens possible.
Where this approach really shines is in our leaders. Leaders are so often seen as military personnel or prominent government figures, but leaders come in so many different forms. They're thought leaders, scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Each leader in Ara has a number of special abilities determined by their personality traits, as well as a powerful and unique leader trait informed by their contributions to world history.
With a diverse global roster, we know players will find leaders that they will want to play. And even a few that may surprise them with how fun it is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
Oh yeah, it's fun to be Kim Jong-un.
Oxide, player feedback is the only way to really understand what you're making. It gives us that priceless perspective from the people we're making Ara for, you.
Building the game alongside real players has given us that critical player feedback. In the end, we believe this makes for a deeper connection between the players and the game.
One of my favorite examples is when we first introduced the concept of dangerous wildlife to the game. It turns out
dangerous wildlife. Oh, that's cool. Have them attack the people. That's right.
We knew we should probably make a change.
Pack of
one of our insiders made a
lions
post that was just
cougars, cougars,
cougars. I hate cougars.
Someone get these feline demons away from me. I'm happy to
Cougars?
report,
What's wrong
based
with
on more
cougars?
recent feedback, that I think we ended up in a good place.
You know what I'm
with the
saying?
Overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's citizenry.
It's been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other. And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line. We can't wait for...
I love the, oh, this is how wacky we are working at a game development studio. Oh, we could drive our Vespas down the
and
halls.
continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
On behalf of everyone at Oxide
We're all
Games,
big
thank you
kids.
for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play Ara and to create your own history.
PC Game Pass. All right. Fall of this year. Like I said, not necessarily my cup of tea, but it's interesting enough. All right. Is it time? Is it indie time? Let's go!
Hej och välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos MachineGames. We are really excited to finally be able to share our work on Indiana Jones. Since the first film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure. Even today, it's one of the most iconic.
Why are we spending so much
franchises in
time on
pop
just
culture.
titles? That means they had nothing to fill
this
in the
game,
space here.
You aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience a journey that we hope lives up to the proud legacy of Indiana Jones. When Todd Howard first told us about his vision for the game, we knew we would be a very good fit to help.
It's not like
bring
he
it to
said
life.
Toad.
I've
Toad
wanted to make an
Howard.
Indiana Jones game forever. I'd had this idea for what it would be like and the story, what Indy was going after, what period of his life it was in, what kind of arc he was
It
gonna
has to be
have.
a more
And as the
younger
years went on, I
indie,
thought,
right?
who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at MachineGames. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being, a little bit nervous because, look, it's, Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have just been so trusting and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game. It's been a long time. I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones.
Yeah, let's take a look. Come on, show us the goods. Show us the good stuff.
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones.
Nazis,
While
check.
you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you. You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning.
CG work here is really good. Look at the sweat on the brow.
In the sense of Africa.
Oh, they're in Africa. Yes, we're getting a young indie. Yes, nice. Oh, come on.
Myths.
First person. I like it.
History. Just different ways to interpret the past. Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried.
Yeah, definitely they're using a voice actor.
To be found.
You can't just run away from
Oh! Marcus.
Watch me.
The Wilhelm scream.
Mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle.
They got the look down, like, pretty good. I like it.
I've had run-ins with these guys before.
The sound effects is very Indiana Jones.
It ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then.
Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Oh, that's cool.
Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Circulimani. The Great Circle.
Great Circle? Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
You have any idea how old that was?
Belongs in a museum.
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people.
Everyone here at the studio has their own indie stories and memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the character for years.
He's a brilliant archaeologist, he's a charismatic everyman, he's passionate and determined. And for us, he's synonymous with adventure.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you in Indy's shoes, letting
I
you
always
see
love
and
how they
feel what
show
he
how
sees and
they
feels.
3D
For us at
scan
Machine
everything.
Games, we do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting, and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making each action feel like your own.
Whether it's cracking your whip, solving puzzles in ancient temples, or seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fistfight, all of these moments are much more intense in first person.
I love
But we
that.
still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat, the whip, and so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third-person view.
Okay, so it goes. Oh, okay, I like that.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade.
Really?
When our game begins, Indiana is working at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum. The mysterious giant of a man makes off with what seems to be a historically insignificant
Oh, is that
artifact,
what's his
sparking
name? Todd?
Indiana's curiosity.
Who the hell are you?
Following the trail, Indiana heads
Looks
to the
like
Vatican,
Candyman.
hoping to learn why this particular relic was stolen, and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
He starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Leave me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making. It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation.
Of course.
The most authentic
So there's gonna have
Indiana
to be
Jones
like puzzle
experience we can
solving for
make
sure.
is the one that makes you think first.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun, and to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage, or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing
Oh,
global
that's neat.
adventure with action propelling you through your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
I mean, if
We
we're
look
going
carefully
if
at
we're going
each
back to Egypt, that
location and
means
the time period the game is set in. and
Sala
we're
should be
trying to
around,
make it
right?
as authentic and accurate as possible.
We love creating rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic Indiana Jones adventure.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music. John Williams is the original composer for the indie films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
We also take a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with our production style. We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as well. Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity.
Of course, there always
Gina
has to be a
personal
female
stake to get into the
counterpart
bottom of
or
the
some
core
sort of
mystery.
companion.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding on this adventure.
Gina.
She's been tracking a lead for some time, and now she's found an ally in this determined American professor. Their paths are intertwined, and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
Fine.
What do you mean if I can keep up?
We always love
The
our
face.
villains and think we
They
might
really
have
got
found
the
our
face
favorite
down.
yet.
I love it.
Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological man. He's obsessed with the human mind and manipulating it.
He's highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both brilliant people, compelled by their passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under in the skin.
I mean, look how nice that looks. That looks great. I mean, I know it's just CG, so it should look nice, but it just looks gorgeous.
One of our mottos for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is adventure first. But in every indie adventure, there are always those moments where he finds himself in the action.
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach any given situation is up
I
to
like
you.
that.
You may choose to
Can you
sneak around
switch
enemy patrol, or
seamlessly
maybe
between
you'll
your
just pick
whip
up a
and your
shovel
gun and
whack
everything?
them on the back of the head.
I like that.
And when you can't use your wits, you got Indy's most iconic tool. Just like you see in the movies, one of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and multi-purposed as possible. We want it integrated into every aspect of the game.
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment.
I do like how it
You can use
zooms
it
out
as a
like that.
distraction. And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat. Everything you'd expect from Indy's whip, and hopefully a little bit more. Puzzles are a key feature in our game. The spirit of discovery is so important to Indiana Jones. Obviously, there are a handful of puzzles on the main path, but a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience them.
What do you mean
Epic traps,
optional?
small secrets, and hidden puzzles that blend right in with their surroundings.
One thing I love about our game is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where anything could potentially hide a secret. The more you look, the more you'll discover.
So are they saying that when you discover things, like that's just extra bonus, but you don't necessarily have to do it to progress the storyline? So if you want, you have the option to like kind of brute force it if you
for
want.
joining us for our big reveal of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. MachineGames is known for creating these rollercoaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's exciting for us that we have been able to stay so true to the Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes us us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the heart of Indiana Jones is an incredible adventure, and I think that's something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year. And
Wow,
I cannot
really?
wait to share more soon.
Hey Todd, put that idol back. This year, I was not expecting that. I thought this was going to be like a 2025 thing. Holy shit. And Game Pass 2? Let's go. Now, will it stick to that? Will it really be able to be released this year? I guess time will tell. We shall see. But that's exciting. Oh, here's our sizzle reel to close it out. I don't know. I mean, to be quite honest with you, the Indiana Jones is the only thing that I had any takeaways from this.
Animals, children, and game developers.
Because like everything else is kind of cool. I thought it was very cute with the Square Enix inclusion there. I feel like that was just like a last minute, hey, we know you guys are working on something and you're going to be introducing it to the Xbox community for the first time, so boom, we'll give you a spot.
Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build.
You aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones.
My name is Masaru Oyamada. 今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。
What's fascinating, or what will be really fascinating, is to see if really all of these are indeed coming out this year. Because that's 5 pretty big titles. I'm confident in the Visions of Mana. Square Enix is usually good with that stuff. But how about the other 2? Elder Scrolls, I'm not... Nah, I'm good. Yeah, so that's that. That was it. I mean, that was pretty cool, I have to say, for the most part. But for me personally, again, this is just me talking, it's the Indiana Jones reveal. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I was waiting for. And what we got is a great appetizer. It's a great tease. The look and feel and the tone, it definitely feels like Indiana Jones, which is great. I love the models that they use. The face looks fantastic. The music, the soundtrack looks like they're paying a lot of attention to that. I like the first person and the switch to third when you're doing stuff with the environment and all. Of course, obviously I want to see more, but it looks amazing. It looks really good with what they got so far. So for me, that's the major takeaway from this whole thing. I'm excited for that. Visions of Mana is maybe my second, because it's nice to see that franchise still going on strong, and it just looks like a Zelda clone that has like a mix of Dragon Warrior in there with Final Fantasy type of characters. So that's going to be interesting to see and check out when that's out. The rest of the stuff, I mean, take it or leave it. I don't know. Like, I'd never played any of the, was it Hellblade? I never played the first one. I'm not big into like the strategy sims like I used to be. Like I said before, I'll play it for like a couple of hours and I'll find a way to kind of like destroy everything I just built, and then I'll probably never go back to it. But and what was the other one they showed? Oh, that the dual wielding Harry Potter game. Yeah, that looks fascinating. That looks interesting. But yeah, there it is. That was the Xbox Direct, the Developers Direct. I said that they had to come out strong and come out swinging, and I felt like they came out strong enough. They have a little bit of something for everybody, but I think if you took Indiana Jones out of the equation, I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be like, oh, that was kind of weak, or that was kind of mid, you know. But like me, all I wanted to see was Indiana Jones, and I got it. And for what they showed, it looks great. I'm excited. I definitely want to see more. But that's for me personally, because I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan. And I've been dying for an updated, brand new game for that franchise. I'm in. That's a day one play for me. And the fact that it's coming out on Game Pass, even better. But that's a game I'm actually going to buy. Because I like to support the things I love. And Indiana Jones is definitely something I love. So, yeah. Whether you're watching live or through a replay, I'm dying to find out what you guys think. What was the thing that stood out to you? What are your thoughts on all the games that they showcased? Indiana Jones, are you excited for that like I am? I'd love to hear that. So definitely let me know in the comments. Don't forget to chime in and everything. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Just wanted, I mean, I was going to watch this anyway, so I figured might as well stream live and see who's going to join in. So for those of you who have, thank you so much for tuning in and joining me as I watch this. So that's it for now. Until next time, obviously, before we head out, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. A lot of stuff I'm working on the channel for this year, and I want it to be a very inclusive in the realm of geekdom and pop culture. So it's not just going to be movie centric. Obviously, that is one of the main focuses. So movie reviews, trailer reactions, things like that. But definitely more inclusion of gaming. Maybe more TV, talk, whatever. So yeah. So with all that said out of the way, I'm out of here. Until next time, stay cool, stay classy, stay safe. Catch you all in the next one. All right, peace out, everybody.